afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. The Royals have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Nate Eovaldi will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Now at the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Kelvin.
Here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing.
And the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
In now, Nicky Lopez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Eovaldi is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit
a dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The center fielder with Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
Gutierrez on second. Lopez on at first with nobody out. One and 2 now. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average coming in at 266, and even 20 home runs and 41 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Up high, 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he fouls this one off. one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Royals strand a pair. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Jorge Lopez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Rafael Devers waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting center, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. From the stretch.
Go.
Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
2-1 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
On the year, Bogaerts begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. The 1-0.
Ball. Ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early look. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
2 on here with 1 man out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 out.
Batting 7. The first baseman, number 66.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Maikel Franco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bradley has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Chavis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
2-0 count. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2 out here and a runner at second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
3-2, full count. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
At the plate, Marcus Wilson. Ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now.
1 ball, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Struck him out. Lost and strands a couple. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For Kansas City, the left fielder.
Brett Phillips will bat next, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Kelvin Gutierrez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Popped him up. Cervelli is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Nicky Lopez.
Lopez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. Wilson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Now the pitch. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Phillips comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the third baseman, RAFAEL Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Two and one. In there, 2-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. Here comes the first pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. He's running. This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, J.D. Martinez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Now back, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So now to the plate, Mitch Moreland, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11. Two balls, one strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Junior.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double them up.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So two gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The set and the 2-0. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D'Lo. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D'Lo, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Royals 0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Off for the Warriors.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Salvador Perez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Looking at his career totals, Perez has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-1 home.
Ball. 2-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls. No strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Michael Franco, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 delivery. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
The 1-1 home is a sinker that catches the zone. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Brett Phillips, pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. 1 left for Kansas City. It remains 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Marcus Wilson. Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped up. O'Hearn is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, RAFAEL Devers. It was a walk in his last trip. And the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop XANDER BOGAERTS. On its way is pitch number 75.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
One 0 count. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Merrifield will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready for another shot now, Kelvin Gutierrez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Striding into the box, Nicky Lopez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Ready once again, Whit Merrifield, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And it's 1-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Hunter Dozier. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Fouled away. Two and two to Hunter Dozier. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Stephen Woods enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Royals, number 0, Stephen Woods.
Bottom Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
3-1 to Martinez.
3-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Now back, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. One run, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runners on first with 1 down. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
From the belt, the pitch.
No.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Martinez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing in the hole, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
At the plate, Michael Chavis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery.
No, that's the ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The batter, the right fielder, Marcus.
Into the box, Marcus Wilson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the belt, kicks and deals. Inside with what looked like the slurve. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Boston. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, no.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one.
Now batting.
Digging in,
Number 66.
Ryan O'Hearn. No hits to this point. Now here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he misses 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Ryan Brazier takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Now to the plate, Brett Phillips. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ian Kennedy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
1-0.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Ball.
3-1.
3-1.
Gets him to swing and miss at the knuckle curve, and it's full now. 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, XANDER.
At the plate now, XANDER BOGAERTS, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And he takes strike two.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Runner at first here, one man out. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch lifted in the air to right field. Soler is there, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're up 2-0. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kelvin Gutierrez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Kelvin Gutierrez.
First delivery to him on the way.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball just inside. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Wilson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Standing in, Nicky Lopez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Here's the 1-2.
Ball.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch.
Look out.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he misses ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
The 0-1 pitch. Drilled to first. One there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Throw over to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. A runner on first with 2 away. Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Skied into straightaway right. Wilson's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it here 2-0. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Trevor Rosenthal.
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jackie Bradley.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next up for the Red Sox, Francisco Cervelli, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that is off the wall. Bradley rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, ball.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. No one out with a runner at second.
Yep.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hit to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting.
Ready now, Marcus Wilson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wilson.
First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-0 delivery.
No.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Count.
Andrew Benintendi is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Perez over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Royals. Boston leads it 3-0. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Brandon Workman.
All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward, the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Skied into very shallow right. Wilson is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. And up steps Salvador Perez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Boston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Nate Eovaldi earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Brandon Workman closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.